Welcome in, welcome in. Are you ready for your bad apple review today? Well, buckle up because this one is interesting. We're taking a look at the sci-fi drama Megalopolis. The movie opens, we meet the character Caesar standing on the Chrysler building, leaning over. We're trying to figure out what is going on here. Is he going to jump? Is he testing some sort of theory? Can he really control time? Is he in some sort of induced coma and this is a dream state? Is he on drugs? What is going on here? And the search for answers from the audience begins. What is going on? What in the holy hell is going on? I do not know from the beginning to the end. I'm trying to make some sort of connection and it just left me wondering. Open-ended questions, so many open-ended questions. It does not resolve itself. You do not get any type of resolution. There is just more questions to be had. That's what this film promises. Confusion, chaos, and complete, utter disarray. This one's brought to us by Francis Ford Coppola, a household name, a director that really is tried and true. Godfather movies, Apocalypse Now, Bram Stoker's Dracula, The Secret Garden. He has delivered and delivered and delivered time again. So I know that there is going to be a fan base of people that really go out and want to see this just based on that alone, of wanting to support him, of wanting to support his dream, his vision that he brought to life. And if that is you, and you're someone that wants to go and show support because over the years he has brought you so much joy to the stage and you've really been entertained by his performances from the past, what he's brought to life, what he's immersed us in, the think tanks that he's put us all in, making us really feel the depth of characters throughout these years and just taking that leap, those leaps of faith, then yes, for you specifically, I think it would be a good one to go see in the theater. Now, for everyone else, this is a hot mess. This is a hot mess of a movie. This movie is all over the place. This has you just wondering if there's going to be anything that's kind of tied together, any type of conclusion, any type of aha moment, any type of and yes, you get bits and pieces of it here and there, but overall, it is just chaotic. All right, so this takes a peek at New Rome, I guess is how you would put it, and you really do feel that Roman flair, that old-time, beautiful, like Renaissance era. It is in there. It is there. You're visually seeing it. You have that to unpack, but it's in what I would call New York City pretty much, right? Like it's just kind of almost, it doesn't even go as deep as I would say like Gotham in order to like paint a picture there. It really just kind of slap some paint on New York and say this is this new Rome era, and we as the audience members are supposed to just believe it. And now it's intertwining all of this new era technology, but it's technology that is not really technical, but more poof, just poof. I just think it and it's poof. It's there because I am some wonderful creative artist and I can bring my art to life by just like poof. Great in theory, like I wish I could just poof. And I know there's this underlying message of we create our reality and what you think with your subconscious and bringing it into the conscious and making it real. And yeah, I get all that, but just poof. Just poof. Our one main character here, Caesar, has the ability to control time, essentially. We see bits and pieces of that, but it's never truly explored or explained. We're just meant to believe that he has this ability. Maybe it's a fantasy based on drug use or psilocybin use, drug state of thinking he's stopping time. I don't know. It's never fully really, I guess it's left to the viewer to figure that out. Tell me what's going on. Make it make sense. this is all make-believe, and I get that, but I was seeking some sort of clarity throughout the entire movie. Actors do a great job with the script that they're given, but it just falls flat, it falls short. There's really no immersion within, and these are characters that are very dynamic, very over the top, very flamboyant. Shia LaBeouf, I mean, all aboard the crazy train. He hits every stop along the way. Now, his performance is great, and his character is extremely over the top, and I believe that he is this character, and he likes to cause lots of problems. That's his character. I did enjoy his performance, but again, it's one where everything is surface layer. It's like all of the crazy, all of the dark shadowed secrets are right there for everyone to see, plain as day. Like, here I am, here's my crazy, deal with it. The character of Caesar is played by Adam Driver. Natalie Emanuel is Julia Cicero. She is the daughter of the mayor, Mayor Cicero, who is played by Giancarlo Esposito. We've seen him a lot lately, and he does a great job in this role. Aubrey Plaza is a news reporter who ends up being much more than that. John Voight plays Hamilton, or how I would call him, Daddy Big Bucks, and he is on the head of the other side. So you have these two sides that are really competing. It gives you that feeling of Romeo and Juliet, right? The Capulets and the Montagues, that type of feel where it's two families that kind of go head to head against each other, as well as having internal conflict within the families, fighting within the families. The film has Lawrence Fishburne. He plays the driver, bodyguard, companion type figure, almost like an Alfred the Batman. He has that type of feel to Caesar. Now, he narrates, which makes it feel very Matrix-like, but then also speaks out loud, and then also does like a combination of both at the same time. So it's just very bizarre and odd, and I didn't know what to think of that, what to make of that, and it just felt like it was not meant to be in this movie. I don't know, I thought maybe it would get tied in more somehow, and it's not. It's just kind of like, hey, you guys really like my voice in the Matrix movies. Here it is in this one too. Okay, thanks. Good to see ya. Thanks for that. It just doesn't do it. It doesn't hit the mark. It falls flat. The acting's great. The acting is great. The character depth is not there. How it's put together is just this hot mess. They could have broken out in song and dance, and I wouldn't have been surprised. I mean, that's where we're at. This thing could have just turned into a musical halfway through, and I would have been like, yeah, that's tracking. Yeah, sure. What else are we going to throw in? Anything else we need? This one just really was not for me. It fell short on so many levels. I had high hopes. I was excited to see this. It is underwhelming, chaotic, does not connect the dots, and there's just so much more I expected from this director, and to be honest, from everyone involved making this movie. I really expected so much more. So is this one to see in the theaters? I don't think so. Not unless you specifically want to see it because you want to go support the director or any of the actors or actresses in this film. Otherwise, I don't even know if this is one to see, to stream. It's really going to be something that the mainstream viewer is just not going to want to sit through, to be honest. It's all over the place. It's hectic. It's confusing. And they're going to walk out going, huh? What? Why? Can we ask all these questions and we're getting no answers? This movie is 2 hours and 14 minutes. It is a long one. It is long. And I'm telling you, I thought it was ending and I was probably only at the halfway mark. And then I was just like, oh, more to go. Yay. I was like, oh yeah, we can wrap it up. I mean, they didn't wrap anything up really, so it could have just ended when I thought it was going to end and I could have been fine, but it kept going. It kept going. This movie is rated R. That being said, if you're used to R-rated movies, there's nothing crazy or over the top that is going to disturb you in any way, shape, or form. There's no shock and awe from a rating standpoint. All right, so are you ready for your bad apple review? This is an apple that you cut up into individual slices and you were taking on a car ride because your toddler was going to have some in the back seat. But this is the kicker. Your toddler decides to eat each slice, chew it up nice, and then spit it at the back of your head. That's what we're dealing with. This is the apple. You wish you never got it. You wish you never cut it up. And you wish you never gave it to the toddler to do whatever the hell they wanted to with it. It's just a hot mess of an apple. All right, everyone, let me know your thoughts. Did you see this? I am interested to hear if you liked it, if what your reviews are, if it's something you would recommend. Let me know down below. Please give a share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you back here on the next one. Take care, everyone. I like to rewind time and go back and not go see this. Shocking how terrible this movie is. Yeah, shocking all you there. Fable. Goofy.